Hi, sweet friends. My goodness, it's been a while since I've been on here. We have been through a hella time here in Texas. As most of y'all know, we have just really been put to the test, if you will. So I did a little vlogging over last week during our weather event. So I'm going to attach the footage. It's like 8 minutes of footage. It's different days. It's different things. But I thought I would just explain some of the video. I tried to, some of it is just pictures, and I tried to put wording on it, but it did a weird thing. And anyway, so just to start off, we have lost power here in my home on, I believe, a Monday morning, like around 8 a.m. We were over close to 5 days with no electricity. The inside of the house, the lowest the air conditioner registers is 40. It was so cold in this house that the house plants froze. Literally, my house plants froze. The toilet froze. In fact, I included a picture of the back of the tank of the toilet. It's kind of gross because I do have a well water and it's a very hard water. But I included that because I just feel like I've never heard of a toilet freezing, but my toilet literally froze. It was just a very, very miserable time, as anyone can imagine. We're just not set up for that. And when we lost power, that means we lost our water wells. So we didn't have water. We didn't have electricity. It's just a really trying time. We didn't get electricity back until Friday. In here, I'm going to show y'all some footage of what I thought was a busted pipe. I thought the pipe was busted under the house, which was going to be, rather a deal to get repaired. But when we did get electricity back, and we turned back on the water well to find out where the leak was actually in the laundry room. And it was a lot easier fix than what we had anticipated. And I'm going to show y'all the collection of all my PVC, CPVC fittings that I collect. And I actually had all the fittings in that box that were needed to make that repair. There are still people today still trying to get fittings because there was so many pipes busted that you can't even go to the store to buy the fittings. People are actually sharing fittings with one another just to get people water back into their houses. So I'm going to show y'all my insulating that I did, and it all worked. Of course, I had no idea that I would have needed to insulate indoor piping, and that is what got me in the laundry room. I had no damage. The water, ever how it happened, but it literally ran out and it ran to the ditch, and I had a little bit of water actually in my laundry room. So I praise God for that. That was, tremendous. There was a lot of people that lost a lot excuse me, due to busted pipes. So in that respect, I was very blessed that the water actually ran out of the house and not all over. Well, my laundry room is not in my house. It is in my garage in a different room. It's not literally in the main house. So that's good. But anyway, we're going to let that footage roll and enjoy it. It's just a hodgepodge. It really is. When I thought about filming, I filmed a little bit. It was so cold, and you just can't, in those temperatures, we really just could not even think straight. It was days of just literally being in the bed under covers, trying to make sure the dog was warm. I have a loaner vehicle because I have my car in the shop having a little bit of warranty work done to it. So I was unable to take him, to town or whatever. So we were here at the house, and there's no vehicles, no animals allowed in the loaner vehicle, which I do not blame them at all. It just made it a little more difficult. But we persevered and we made it through, and we are doing good. So we did get our water turned back on yesterday. The plumbing was, the pipe was repaired yesterday, and so we're good. Anyway, I'm gonna let that footage roll, so enjoy. Wonder how long he'll stand there before he lets me back up. He's so excited to see me. Keep getting my butt vibrated because he won't move. So we came to take a drive to see how things were. A lot of ice on the road and snow, which is super unusual for our area. I think the last time it snowed here was probably about 2017. And we just wanted to take a look around. Electricity has been out since the wee hours of the morning, so I am thankful for a simple package of ramen noodles, a gas stove, and a bottle of water, because when we have no electricity at home, that means we have no running water. And so I'm glad that we prepared ahead of time, and we have simple things that we can make on the stove to get us. Here's the view this morning. For supper tonight, I'm eating ramen noodles again. And so these ramens came from the Dollar Tree, but I don't use the beef packet. I use this tomato chicken bouillon by Knorr, a splash of lime juice, and a little bit of the tapatio hot sauce to season mine. It's really delicious. If you like more of a tomato-based soup, I have the stove going, trying to get a little bit of heat. My hands are numb. We've been about 34 hours without electricity at this point. The thermostat on the air conditioner is reading 40, but I do believe that is probably the lowest the thermostat goes. It's been, I think, probably in the 20s today. So this is what we're eating, and we're going to stay a little bit warm right here eating in front of this gas stove. I know that's nothing for you northerners, but us southerners aren't used to our vehicles collecting icicles. It started to heat up in the house. It was stuck on 40 for days, and it's finally starting to heat up just a little bit. We're up to 49. It's so cold inside this house that literally my plants froze. So today I decided I wanted to eat some of these super pretzels from the Dollar Tree. They come with a little packet of salt. I added some butter to the skillet and some garlic powder. And I think they're going to be so delicious. And I'm going to eat them with this Rico's nacho cheese. Of course, we still don't have power here in South Texas, so we're having to use the gas stove, which is why I have the lighter here next to me. But anyway, these are going to be so delicious. I tried them yesterday on the stove and they were good, but today I added the butter with the garlic, because I feel like that's the way they are if you eat them at the mall. So that's the way I did it. Here we have my fabulous insulating work. I used my daughter's sleeping bags from when she was a kid, and got the water well tank covered. I even had to use some of the dog's electrical shock collar line to secure this because I ran out of the regular wire. But I was super proud of myself for getting this all up here by myself. It was quite the workout because I had to start at the bottom with the wire and work my way up. It's kind of hard to do when you only have 2 hands. Some more insulating work and a blanket. So you get everything secured, and then we still had one pipe bust, but it wasn't one that I insulated. It was one that was under the house, and I'll show y'all that in a minute. In the freeze, I had a busted pipe go into the washing machine. What I believe it is this pipe right here, but I believe it's busted underneath the house. I'm just out here right now trying to figure out which pipe exactly it is and which new fittings that I need, so I can see if I already have them or if I need to go to town to get some more. Here is my box of fittings. I always try to buy extras because, like I've said many times, I don't exactly live in town. So when something goes wrong, you want to make sure that you have what you need here at the house already. So it's just try to buy extras. Down here somewhere is where the pipe's busted. And so I dug a little hole so I could try to see, but I can't see. So I have somebody coming to help me with this. Last night was our last night with freezing temperatures. Today's in the 50s. So I thought I would come out here and start working on this. This tree limb fell either last year or the year before, and it was just a big mess. So I worked on getting this all cleared out. I'll have to have somebody come with the chainsaw. I have a chainsaw, but that's a little bit more than I think I need to be trying to do. It's caught up there, and so I'll have somebody come and cut this out for me. But I got all the little limbs picked up. It was all the way, you can see where all the grass is dead. It was huge. All the way there where the dog's at, all the brown was covered in limbs and brush and all that from the tree. This is a huge pecan tree. So I was glad to get that done. I put everything in my neighbor's burn pile, and I know he's gonna have a fit. And I kind of chuckled the whole time I did it because I know he's gonna have a fit. So have you ever done something that you know you're gonna get in trouble for, but you do it anyway? Yeah, that's kind of what I did here. He'll get over it. He's got a limb over there, so maybe tomorrow, to redeem myself for this, I'll go clean up his limb. Anyway, he's gonna have a fit. I think it's hilarious. And I know I've never mentioned it, but my neighbor is actually my ex-husband. So it hasn't always been the ideal situation with us living next door to each other, but for the most part we do okay. But he's gonna have a fit over this, and I think it's kind of hilarious. Anyway, all right. Originally we thought the busted pipe was under the house, but thank you Jesus, it's here in the laundry room, making it a whole lot easier of a fix. So just a brief bit of footage from winter 2021. If you enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, become part of my friends here on YouTube, and I will see each of you in my next video. Bye.